we're backstage at the Harrow East with the Yellow Jackets, brand new album entitled Arise on the Road. Congratulations on the new album on Mac Avenue Records.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And we'll go around the horn for video and radio purposes. To my right.
Felix Pastorius.
And the instrument?
Bass.
Pianist Russell Ferrante.
Saxophonist Bob Franceschini.
Well, so we'll start with you, of course. Just it's amazing. Just talk about the legacy of this group and the incarnations, and now with the new album. Talk about, could you even imagine 30 years, 35 years ago, standing right here and still making this great music?
Wow. I don't know what we'll be doing next week. Yeah, it's been incredible. We started in 1981, and here we are, 2013. It's hard to believe.
What have been some of the biggest changes that you've seen in the industry as well as within the band, would you say, in general?
Oh my goodness, where do you start? I mean, technology, that's really impacted music a lot. Computers, the recording, we started out on analog 2-inch tape, now we're in the digital world. I think another big change has been the jazz education programs around the country. There's so many more. More and more musicians are teaching now, and so and then the access to classic jazz performances on YouTube and all of that. I mean, the music is really going all over the world. You guys have anything?
I wonder if it's a good or bad. I'm not sure if it's good or bad for the music.
Yeah.
Although there are some young musicians in New York right now that are just unbelievable and amazing. You know, so.
What do you think, Felix? I mean, you've grown up in the world of technology where all those things were at your disposal.
Right, a different generation. It's definitely a benefit, but only if you use it as the tool that it can be. It's quite impressive. I've had the ability to watch some of the greatest musicians on my phone. It's crazy. It's a totally crazy concept. So,
talk about working with the band with the new album in the studio, now making this come to life in front of live audiences such as this.
Well, I'm a new member, only a year and a half old, so everything is a work in progress, and to me it's a great experience. It's new, everything's new, and recording. I don't have recording shops together, so it's been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to continuing doing as much as possible. These guys they're nice enough to wait and allow me to find out my mistakes on my own and guide me in the right direction, so I'm in a lucky position.
Talk about the recording process, because I mean, as a live performer it's one thing, but to harness that energy in the studio is a whole other story with the stops, the starts, the red light, and then the whole vibe. So
playing live, recording, rehearsing, it's all completely different mind spaces, so it takes work, and you got to put the time in. So
speaking with the Yellow Jackets here on Jazz 90.1. Russell, so give us an idea of the new album, and for you, how did it come together in terms of the writing and the composing aspect of it, and now presenting it?
Yeah. Well, we recorded it in January of this year. We started writing really not too much before that. Once we set a deadline and a window for recording, then that kind of kicks everyone into gear. Once we've come up with some musical ideas, we email them to one another. We email charts, we make demos, we start hopefully familiarizing everyone with the music. And then we book some time in Los Angeles to rehearse. 3 days we hung out in my garage and we went through the music. And then it was really nice, we had about another, was it like 2 weeks or something?
2 weeks in between, yeah.
Yeah, to sort of digest what we had done, and gave us a chance to really know what we needed to work on. And then everyone came to Los Angeles, because 2 of us live there, but Felix lives in Brooklyn. William, our drummer, lives in Houston, so it's a little bit of a logistical puzzle to put it all together. But we went into the studio. I think we had 3 days to record, and that was it. And then we mixed, and it was a pretty painless process. It really went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, it sounds like it as well. Speaking with the Yellow Jackets here on Jazz 90.1, they'll be performing at 5:30 and 7:15 at the Harrow East. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us, and thank you for taking jazz further.
Thanks a lot. Best to you.